Hi everybody, it's Honest John. Remember when Christie was considered the savior of the Republican Party? Remember how they tried to draft him to run against Mitt Romney, but he wasn't interested at the time? Well, it's 4 years later, and now Christie wants to run for president. And nobody cares. Everybody has moved on. Only about 4% of Republicans would consider voting for him. So now, in a desperate move to gain some attention, Christie came out yesterday and said that if he were elected president, he would crack down on states that have legalized marijuana. He says it's a gateway drug, which leads to other drug use. This was proven to be false about 30 years ago. But that's actually par for the course for the GOP, who are trying to drag the USA back to the 50s. Certainly their racism is 50s-style racism, and their sexism, and being against even birth control, their religious fanaticism, the climate change denial, and the anti-science stance that they've taken. And also their insistence that everything that America does is right, despite the fact that the rise of income inequality and poverty throughout the world, the collapse of the world economy, the rise of terrorism, and the chaos in the Middle East are all a direct result of our actions. But coming out against marijuana, that just might be a step too far for Christie. I mean, he's already lost the anti-corruption vote, the I want to rebuild my house after a national disaster vote, the people who drive across bridges vote. About all he had left was the people who are so stoned that they haven't got a clue about what's going on vote. He was counting on the obesity vote, but since a lot of them are very familiar with the munchies, he can't count on that either. All that's left is the crazy nutbag fucktard vote. And Ted Cruz has that wrapped up. Thanks for listening.